I know. Disease in the dark, we sought unstable. The keys to my heart are lost, it's fatal. It's fatal. Spark to block the pain comes. Machine, I'm a part, I'm not these labels. Release from the bars, unlock, it's painful. Belief in my part, I lost, it's fatal. It's my fault, tough to swallow. You don't save money, you're a bad bitch. You already know. Don't blame me for a fool, cause I'm average. Yeah, you already know.
Today I only have 2 hours and I have to go out, but I thought I'd try something different and do some interior rendering, which is something I have very little experience in. Done a few interior scenes, but I still have no idea what's going on in that space. We're going to try it out anyways and see what it looks like. It also takes super long to do, so I've picked a very simple scene, just like a little bathroom scene. Pretty much going to make a bathtub and a bathroom, nothing very complicated, but thought it'd be something different to the whole product rendering. And a lot of it I actually don't know how to do, so we're going to be learning as we go along. And I think we should start off with this bath, because that's like the main focus point, and I think that's the most difficult part. The plant will also be a bit of a challenge in the lighting and all that stuff, curtains as well, but we'll figure that out. But we only have 2 hours, so I'm going to be trying to rush through this a bit, but we'll see how it goes. So that bathtub I'm looking at, let me just set up the screens here so I have references on this side. And you guys have issues with like lag and stuff, I apologize. There's nothing I can really do about it right now. But we'll see how this goes. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna try and do this quickly because I have to go in. Supposed to go an hour and 30 minutes, but I'll give it 2 hours. Just trying to figure out what's the best way to put these images on the screen here. If I put this down like that, maybe, and this can go up there. I need another screen. I'm so spoiled. Everything's working fine. Cool beans. This bath's a weird shape. Probably need a cylinder. Go with the cylinder. I feel like I should be playing music in the background. But then I start singing to myself, and it sounds weird. You already know. Okay, so we probably need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on one side, so 12. Let's go 10. That might be too little. 14. Then we need to move these. Let's say 10 this way, 10 that way. And here, I've never had to make a bathtub before, so kind of figuring this out right now. Like that. Make me be the one. Something like so. So this comes out a lot. The shape of this tub is like a weird roundness. I hate round objects. Takes so much tweaking. Kind of like that. I guess when we smooth it out, we can do all the tweaking and stuff. So yeah, I guess 9 is fine. This can go leveled. Bathtub. I'll need to add another line in the middle here, but we can always do that later. Kind of like this. I don't want to dwell on like details and stuff, otherwise this will take too long. But it's sort of like this. Guess the inside part we can sort of edit a bit. Like that. Then I need a line in here, I think. Let's go these ones. Why are you saying thanks, dude? There's points. Like that, and then it sort of gradually comes off like this. And then this middle one. The rest of the scene is pretty simple, actually. Most part where I think everything will go wrong is the lighting, but this bathtub looks so strange. I feel like this is so wrong. Okay, let's go off the reference a bit and sort of make our own thing, because this just looks weird. I think this should maybe be like, oh, it's careful here. Like that. I do like this part in here. Should still be like so. Some weird shading going on there, but this can go like that. Yeah, let's not dwell on details here. So, floor, don't need you. Let's go 800, 7, looks about right. 8. Hi, hi. What do I think of the new Octane update? Let me just pause this music so I can talk. I like the denoiser. And it does, I don't like that it uses your CPU though. That's what's really annoying me. Because I've been having crashes and stuff with my renders because of that. Other than that, it's it's a bit faster. The scene loading is also faster. But mostly the denoiser is what I like about it the most. But I feel like they took way too long to come out with this thing. They were advertising it for like 3 years. And here they're busy working on like Octane 2020 or something crazy like that, and they didn't even come out with Octane 4. Yeah, I'm just happy they finally came out with it. Not a huge change, but still happy with it. This scene already feels really wrong. Scale is off, so this, I think we need to move closer. Down. Maybe change this to normal. That, and then this can go 600. think I'll scale this bathtub up. So, because I want to be careful not to scale things and then get incorrect proportions. But I only have a few hours, a couple of hours, so I need to do this quick. I think I'll go 0.1. Automatically feels too big. Something like that, and the rest feels kind of fine. This thing needs to go down to like 500. Okay, so this can go 3. Please show how you get the color of yellow gold. Google it. Yeah, there's a lot of issues with the update, but what can you do? I like that they're working on stuff, but 300. Okay, let's start placing some props so we can get our scaling and stuff right. I'm just going to keep filling with these things forever. So I do want a plant here. I still have no idea how I'm going to come up with a plant, but we'll figure that out. 12 is probably fine. Let's go 20, 20. Let's go like 4 for an even number, and then 30. Then here we can go 2. And then we are running out of time really quickly, so I need to speed up a bit. Let's do this. $15, $14. Guess that, no, $120. And here we can go 100, enter. Still don't know how tall the ceiling should be, so I can just go take these points and push them up. Maybe make it slightly wider. Shouldn't be fiddling with these minute things, but then I also want a hole cut in there, so we can do a boolean for now. Uh, 0. That doesn't feel centered to me. Da-na-na-na, na-na-na, na-na-na, na-na-na. It's too late to start over. The only thing that I know. here we need these little thingies. 20, 2, 4, 12. Da-na-na, na-na-na. That's fine. So it's fine if it's not perfect. So I think I'll just start to do my own thing now. I think I want this to be -2. Something like that would be cool. I think I'll make this slightly shorter as well. It's a good height. 260. You can see a bit of this roof. And for this, 260. Then then we need a cube here. I think lighting's where all of this is going to fall apart, but that's why I'm doing all the modeling stuff quickly, so hopefully I'll have time to at least Google some stuff. Otherwise I'll just fix it for the thumbnail. that. Then in here we need cylinders. Go 6 for this, and we can go 1. How do we want to do this? Can do that. Okay. Where's this camera sitting? The camera's quite far back. This is where I start to question things. Like, how big should this room really be? And should it be closed or open? Let's just do Boolean for this one. So, or we could insert a line here. Trying to get this thing to be square enough. It doesn't have to be perfect square. So this is 260, it's 270, 268. Oh. Yeah, that's close enough. And then we need to let's do that, that, and out. Laksa. This side we can be a bit different. Let's do this. Again. Please don't start making noise. Or at least close the door. Like so. Now this should actually be off the wall, not through it. I feel like this should be thicker. Let's go like something like that. And like that. Oh, this thing's getting annoying. Then here, I think this we can go. Four, 5, 6. This watch is too tight. Got an hour and a half left. Do something like this. Guess that's good enough. Everything else looks fine. Maybe I'll do that. And this isn't necessarily the most realistic thing, but it's fine. We can just go drag these and then close it off. Yeah. Okay, so this is not looking the way it should. That scale is off by a lot. Jesus, I should have looked at this thing quick earlier. Maybe I'll just make the bathtub smaller, so I make everything else bigger. 2, 1, 1, 1. And 0.9996. Don't like how round that is at the bottom either. But this, no, let's not worry about that type of stuff. Lighting, oh, I forgot the plant pot there as well. And this thing. $450. No, let's go 500. These I think I'll make a bit longer. Down. Can add one more. Wait, why is there light in this room? That is a bit strange, don't you think? There you go. Now's where the Googling starts. But first, I think we can go drop this down to 30. Maybe turn this up. Ooh, what's scatter depth? That's new. And turn this on. Okay, so what did I do for my other interior scene? I had a portal here. Then I also had a window. So, one. So what we can do is duplicate. This will be portal. Yeah, so change some things to the portal there. We'll just not use it, but I do want to go and add in this. What happened to that other light I added in? That one. Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun. It's kind of pointless, I think, if I just, yeah, get rid of this for now. We also, don't know if I should start adding in a bunch of lights, might slow down the scene. Anyway. How much time do we have? Got a bit more time now, but still. Let's bevel everything out. Best way, probably just do a material. Make my life easier, but I think we'll do 1, 3. I'm not really happy with the scale of everything, but I want to make this editable, but I'm too scared to. Lights. Hello, Fire Shadow Gaming. Yes, plant. The plant and the curtains. I forgot about the curtains. I don't know if I'll be able to do curtains, but we'll see. Let's adjust this camera angle, maybe 1.5. No, other way, 0.5. Let's do that. And what am I looking for? No, I went blank there. HDRI. Probably pick one of these. Oh, actually, still a few things I need to model. Didn't see that. Let's get rid of this thing again. I also feel like the shading on this should be like that. Here it's probably safe to go with 12 rotation segments. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's do that. Can add in a. Forgot what it's called. It's not bend. Might be bend. Um, 180. I think it's this one. So we can go 5. Oh, it's not enough. Better. Just play it safe and go with a high number. So I think I'll go with like 50. I think I can do this and push it up. No, I'm not adding water into the bathtub. That's not doing any of that stuff. I don't think I'll even manage to finish the basic scene in time. Okay. Now I can start getting a bit less detailed. Here we can go like this. 2. Like that, and -20, and then 90. $14. Thing's called center axis tool. I need. I don't know if I want to. I'll do the pot plant. I'll do the plant. The pot for now. But the plant depends on how much time you have at the end. I think that's like luxury items I'll add in if I have time. Can do this. That kind of feels too big. Let's scale it. Like that. No. Undo that. Delete this. do that, and then that. Enter. Got a little pot plant going. Funny, I always think these interior scenes take super long, but I'm actually doing it pretty quickly. I am copying a reference, and I'm not very accurate with like scaling and stuff, but I can actually blast one of these out pretty quickly. It's just me being lazy, that's all. Got a little pot there. The plant itself. Do that later. I think we'll start adding a bit of material so I can sort of see the scene better. So we can start with these. I think I'll just do I do want this to start. I can start here. Set selection. Surprised I'm navigating. Ooh, what's going on here? That's weird. Surprised I'm navigating the scene pretty well, even though everything's just called cube and cylinder. I always get confused with interior scenes when things aren't named well. I always have like really nice organization, but this one I'm just freelancing it. Okay, so here we can go like so and like so. This one can be black. Then we can add in a metal one as well. I don't know if the new Octane metallic thing renders faster or not. I don't know if there's any difference, but I'm just going to use this because I feel safe with it. And we'll add the same material onto these things. So I'll group them. It's a chamber pot. Well, can you live with your jobs? You got big jobs. Are you working from home? I don't know, dude. Pretty sure I'd be dead right now if I couldn't live. I do work from home. I've never actually had a real job before. I've never had to get up and go to work. I've had to do that for school, but never had a real job. I'm very spoiled. It's been times when I've thought about like doing waitressing or bartending, but I've never done that. Actually starting to do photography now, which could be a interesting side job to do. I'm getting a new camera tomorrow. And I've got a bunch of photo shoots lined up, which is going to be kind of cool. Tab. Did I buy Cinema 4D or cracked it like everyone else? I cracked it. I thought about I wanted to buy. I wanted to buy the Adobe suite, but obviously they've gone and made it impossible for anyone that doesn't run a huge business to buy that stuff. Lately, I've thought about purchasing these things since I use them every day and they make money, but they're still like too expensive and just not worth it if I can pirate it. So literally no benefit besides getting an update once a year, and sometimes the updates aren't even that great and they can actually be worse than not updating them. But in the future, if I have money to just throw away, I'm sure I'll end up buying them. But I don't like the whole subscription idea that they've got now. If it was like, hey, pay this amount, you'll be able to use it for the rest of your life, and you'll get updates, then sure, I'd buy it. I wanted to buy Octane as well. I remember, I think it was a year ago, I was thinking about buying Octane, and my dad said, well, if in 2 years you still don't have the money to buy it, you're doing something wrong. And now I do. And now they've changed up their whole pricing structure, and now it's like subscription based and all that nonsense. No, I'm not gonna, don't think I'll end up buying it. I feel like I was gonna say something and then I just went blank. Anyway, emission. Trying to decide what project to do for my portfolio next. Oh, I have so many projects I could do, but at the same time, I'm also just so over 3D. My contract actually ends, pretty much ended now with the guys I've been working with. So I have a bunch of free time to do nothing. I've pretty much just been waiting around for someone to offer me a job that I think I'll be interested in doing. I've had a few, but they're not that great in terms of payment and interests. So option A is I decide to do a lot of YouTube and do a lot of photography and all that and just do my own thing, because I feel like long term that'll probably pay more than doing like these freelance projects the whole time, or even working full time. It could pay more. Option B is I start to look for companies that do like Coke adverts for like Coke and Fanta and all that, and make those sort of adverts and apply there. I have a good feeling I'll get into those. But then again, it's like a 9 to 5 job and all that nonsense. Or I feel like I've made two selections of the same thing here. Let me just delete one just to make myself feel safe. I forgot what the third option was. I went blank again. But the whole YouTube idea full time is a very possible thing. Patreon's already doing like a freelance project a month around there, and if I actually took it seriously, I could probably triple the amount I'm getting paid monthly. I'm just being lazy right now. It's a very possible thing. It just depends on what I want to do. Could either I could either like take 3D full time, but then it'll be like 9 to 5. The pay will probably be good, but then I'm like stuck in like a job. Or I could do YouTube full time, but that's also a gamble. Just things I'm thinking about right now. Why am I copying this thing completely? I should just do my own thing. Yeah, Maxon does have a bad business model. I actually don't even know how much all the software is, to be honest, so. Did I get Octane for 4 for free? I did get it. Well, I've already paid for Octane 4 before, and then they just gave me an upgrade for free. Here we can just use the same metal texture. It's fine. Everything's fine. Then this can be our bathtub. Then we can have one for our walls. Got an hour left. I still want to do these curtains. I really like simulating stuff. I just like playing with it. So I want to simulate some curtains, but I have no idea how to import them into Cinema 4D once I've done that. Why can't I make a selection here? I feel like I'm doing the wrong thing. So this is bathtub. Bathtub. This is our walls here, right? So this should go underneath that. And then should also apply it to, where's this blockagey? This blockagey here. And I feel like it. Oh, maybe that's where the selection was. No? Set selection. There we go. And there's the door. Maybe I should push that door to the side a bit just so it fits in the frame more. Select. No. Wait, where does this thing actually cut off? Chong, ching chong chang. Like that. So it cuts off like there. And we can just make a little doorknob there. It doesn't have to be real. It can just be like a sphere. We can go like that. One. Two. One's a bit more realistic. No, that's actually too small. Two. Let's go 12 or 16. Like so. 1, 1, 12, 2. Got a little doorknob cheeky 4. Oh, that could actually be really cool if I made like a mirror there. That's a cool idea. I made like a mirror for the background, but I don't think I have time for that right now. Got our doorknobby cheeky, and I also feel like there should maybe this wall should stretch more in here. So select, wait, select, no, select polygons, deselect, deselect, select, set selection. Yeah. I shouldn't be worrying about textures and stuff right now. I feel like that's all creative stuff I can do and play around with. I need to do the important stuff. So here, I think I'll add in another one that can go like editable to this. Little Jenna. Laksa. Have you tried out Vectrons in the new Octane yet? Check this, my dudes. I actually don't like how, well, I guess they're working on it, but I hate the way it like comes out of this spot here. David Eru Tut on Vectrons. Dunna, dunna. Let's bring the portal in. How can I want that spot to be white, but I also... Can I blur out this? Oh, I can do this. Let's try this. Visible. There's a car alarm going off. Sorry if you can hear that. It's really annoying. Just brighten up like 10, 25. Should probably be an actual image of the city. This is probably better. Bow, 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 bow. Why am I worrying about this artistic details? I should stop. What's wrong with me? Let's just do this gamma. It's honestly annoying. Like that. Post-processing. This is not doing anything. My PC's starting to struggle here. It's doing a lot. That's so you have to bear with it. Jesus, I'm gonna go smash that car. That thing is so annoying. No, let's put one here. Better. That's better. And I also wanted to round off here, so let's do that. Little Jenna. Let us try and do some sort of a curtain. Forgot I had to do this, so if I forget, don't laugh at me. No, I'm not going to do anything about that window. Don't... Oh, I've got an hour, I guess, but still. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Dun, dun. Ooh, I forgot. I need to add in... Oh. Why does this look different? I feel like they've changed something. What have they done to this software? What am I looking for? No. I'm completely confused. I feel like they've changed this thing around. Where is this 2D display, 2D? Faces. There should be a window here for my 2D stuff. But it are not showing. Let's add in something. Faces. Oh. Recent female pose. No, toss found. Okay. How do I not have a saved file in here? I actually have a curtain, I just don't know where I saved it. Where would I have saved it? Oh, I know where do I know where it is? Client work. I remember doing an interior scene for someone. What was his name? What was his name? Okay, I've got scenes here. My name is Jimmy Rig. Hello, Jimmy Rig. No. So hopefully this version doesn't take 20 years to open and also has the proper layout. So I don't know why the 2D layout is gone. I could probably just use this actually. But it's still annoying. I don't have time to Google stuff. There's a panel here which is missing. Anyway. Oh, this is working on my nerves, eh? Let me Google this. First, let's go and reset 3D, and I also need to find this 2D. Wireless Designer 2D. Display. Windows. Found you. I also need to Google how to actually export this thing, because I got no idea. Anyway, let's just do this in the background while I figure it out. So I'm sure you have to go somewhere like File, oh, you can export OBJ, perfect. Not exactly what I'm looking for in terms of a curtain, but I guess it's good enough. Just this thing's annoying me. Stop crumbling up here. Fix yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, you can go back now. Something like... Yeah. What's the software? It's called Marvelous Design, my dude. Problem is I forgot the settings for the software. I use too many. I do too much stuff. I need to stick to like one thing, like 3D modeler. Here I'm going into like videography and photography and all this nonsense, and I'm doing simulation. I get into programs like this and I just forget everything. Anyway, file, export. Should probably keep everything organized. What's this thing called? It's bathtub. Yeah, that's fine. is going to add to render times. I probably should have reduced that polygon count a bit. But I actually think the polygon count is probably perfect. Oh, I'm scaling the wrong way here. Let's go 0.1. Then we can drop it down even more. And we can just scale like this. Cool beans. $100% worth that time, I believe. I'm lying to myself, that was a waste of time. I could put like the curtain here, or like here. I could have it like blowing in the wind. Oh, let's do that. That would be cool. Now I need to remember where these things are again. Dun, 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 dun. Where's the... Dun, 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 dun. Google is my friend. Oh, oh, oh. Mm-hmm. Why do I keep clicking this? Definition of insanity. Display, it should be here. Display. Oh, let's pick a different one. Let us dive deep into the manuals here. Ah. Found you. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, let's reset. Let's also find a fab. What's the fastest one? I'm not really going for realism here. Where's the settings for the... Got where the settings are for the actual... I think it's under thickness. It might be thickness. Actual polygon count. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Let's crank this up to like 1,000 and see if it's actually making an effect. Probably shouldn't be wasting my time with this nonsense. What else do I need to do in the scene though? I know lighting's pretty crappy. I don't want to do that plant, that's a waste of time. Wind's blowing the wrong way. Let's try that. Export obj. Curtain again. File merge curtain. Where did I save it? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Probably just plop this in here. PSR it. PSR. PSR. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, this is annoying. I need to get rid of some of these faces, or I could just make it X-ray. Then, no. Do that. We can be cheap and just stretch it. Still have no idea how I'm gonna texture this thing, but oh no, not that one. Up. Guess I can bring this thing back so I can actually see where I'm placing this. Like there, and then up. And then I think I actually want this thing to be flipped. Now it's going through the wall, so I need to watch out for that. Maybe this way. Where are we going, faces? Polygon, got 40 minutes. Where's fabric? Probably under man-made fabric. 3K. I think I'll also bump this up maybe to 40. And is it this thing that's making it look like that? No. Could just be the polygon count, which I guess is fine for the distance. Here, probably just go box. I haven't actually applied the texture yet. Well, I think it's actually UV mapping correctly, which is good. So put in our normal map. Let's look at it from here. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to have too many textures in here, so I need just this is pure black, so I can just go and make that pure black. That's like a mid-tone gray. I'm not going to make it transparent, that's going to add to render times. Might do it in the end, but I'm not doing that now. What happened to the open file location button? I hate this whole new Windows nonsense. Edit. No. Where are we going? Faces, faces. And okay, so it's just the post-processing making it look like that. What is happening? That needs to go. I don't think we need this open anymore. Whatever, don't save it. And you can go up there. And then we can just that. Shouldn't be blue though. That kind of throws off the whole scene. But I probably should remove it for now actually. But this floor I feel like is a big thing which needs to be looked at. Add that to walls. Guess we can make it editable now. So we can go and make these things beveled. Something's wrong here. Why can't things ever be simple? Thank you. Can I make stuff similar to what I'm making without Octane? Well, you just need to Google how long Octane's been alive for, and then see if people have been making stuff before that, my dude. Walls, we can also give it roughness, maybe 0.1. Floor, it's debatable. What else can we go for? This will really impact the scene, so I need to be careful. I want to go for something stone. Let's try this section. Go with the concrete. No, I think this is fine, otherwise I'm gonna be spending too much time. But I'll scale it up a bit. Like that. This, I need to make white. It's just getting on my nerves. What's the best way? I'll do this for now. Let's just do that. And I was busy editing, that's right. So I needed to go paste, close floor. Kind of liked how shiny everything was though. Maybe I will have to make this thing transparent because it's blocking the light. Translucent. Don't think that allows light through, does it? Oh, it does, lol. But I'd have to go and make a whole specular material. That's a cheap way of doing it for now. And I need some sort of focus in this scene. This light here is kind of slowing things down for no reason. Oh, it's facing the wrong way as well. Point 0.8. Add a new light for that. This one can be less strong. Surface brightness. Where are we go? Faces, faces. 0.8. Something feels off here. Maybe make it wider. Just don't like how there's a shadow here, a strong shadow. Oh, it's coming from the ceiling lights, lol. Ugh. Um, Lighting in the scene feels wrong. I think I need to add a portal light there and play around with it, but yeah, I think I'll do that later. How much is this light affecting the scene here? Not much. So this can be the... what can we call that thing? Shelf light. Then this will be the ceiling light. Surface brightness. Cool. Maybe crank that up to 1000. We can bring this back in. This we can go. Probably don't even need the sunlight. I can probably just use one area light here. I remember lighting a scene with area lights, an interior scene with just area lights. I just don't remember how I did it. Kind of like this cooler look. Or I could just use the sunlight and then change the color to like something like this. Make it softer, tiny bit. A bit more on the warm side actually. I still need some color in the scene. I don't know what to, it's this plant here. This plant here should be the color part. I could import one. I don't think I have a... oh, I do actually. I made a scene in 2017. Let's find it. I can make a nice... I can just scale it up and make it look big. Where's my 2017 work? You already know. Little Jenna, let me be the one. How big is the scene file? This thing is still opening. Clearly, I wasn't that great at optimizing. Jesus, why is this freezing now? What have I done? Phases, 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 phases. Oh. Oh, oh, don't have time to wait for you. I'm sorry. Dun, 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 dun. Let's try that again. Thank you. That's who I'm looking for. I hate it when I rotate the wrong view. I don't know how to reset those rotations. It's really annoying. New, we can make also X-ray. And then IV. Now we need to scale this thing up by like 50. No, it's too big. Now we are running into more problems I did not think about. Let's go... How big is this thing firstly? What is this? Oh, it's light. 15. Let me do this. Like that. Then we go IV. Okay. Little Jenna. What happened to the branch? Did I not have one in here? No, I did. I think I copied the wrong... Anyway. I know I have another scene which has branches as well. Kitchen. And this one's even... optimization, and this one's even worse, so bear with me here. Substance painter. Oh, it's actually not too bad, pretty snappy. I can take these out. Oh. 0.1. Faces. Yeah, okay. Let's reset this stuff. Cool. Like so, it's called the cheap way of doing things. Now, I could either go find some leaf textures. These things are missing. I have no idea where they are. I don't know if I even have them anymore. I'm sure I do. R16. What version do I have? R19. what's important is the... I guess we can just bring them all in. Copy, paste. Yeah, I can feel those light bounces happening inside there. I'm going to delete some of these leaves, there's too many. There's too much stuff going on in there. Oh, we got 15 minutes. Sick. Did not see that. Oh. Alright. God. Okay, let's... What don't we need? Delete that. Delete that. Oh, still way too many. What was I thinking? Anyway, I don't have time for that right now. And remove unused. Then we need to go convert these. Delete that. I know it's going through that. We'll worry about that later. I can fix that later. Or I could just put the plant on the other side of the room, but kind of feels offish that way. Here I want this, I don't know if I want it to be green. The whole focus point is this whole bathtub here. Maybe I should... So we'll have a metal for pot. We'll call this pot, and we'll make the pot. Let's change things around a bit. Okay, so this pot will be this. 1.3. And I think what we're going to do is start shifting things around, because this can be the plant. Since this bathtub's the whole focus, I could just do... Could either do that, or I could... I don't know how well this would work. I could make these actual handles green, and then that would work better. Also want this thing to be there, so I can go plant. Little Jenna. Might actually get rid of the plant completely, or do this. This light needs to go now, I think. It's kind of helping, but it's also in the way. Rename's tap. This needs a lot of tweaking, but I feel like I can get this to look right. I could get like green handles going, but it will need a lot of tweaking. So for now, I think I'll turn that off, and I'll just make a big plant behind the bath. So here we can go back to 1, make this pot smaller. Or like 0.5. Uh, uh. Then these I can also go with. Like a dark green. It's going to kind of take time for it to actually render out and see what those look like. But I think I'll just do the thumbnail shot and then fix it up later. Because I got to goes. But yeah, let's let this render out just so you guys can see, and then I'll go. This is surprisingly not bad for a rushed interior scene. I haven't done an interior scene in a while. I wanted to add a towel here, but I completely forgot about that. I feel like this curtain's also a bit too transparent. And I think it needs thickness. I think it already does have thickness, but I think it needs more. Let's go 6. Oh, yeah, there's something, that part there needs tweaking. This whole curtain. But I guess we can figure that out later. That's kind of what the thumbnail will look like. Ideally, I would have something to do with the bathtub that has color. Also just going to quickly tweak this, because the bathtub is kind of the focus here and I don't want it to be. Let's do. No, something smells bad. That, and maybe like I've changed something. Which does this bathtub look off? feel like this is not supposed to be that bended in, but maybe I'm just seeing things now. I know how to add thickness to something. Still not happy. I don't know what it is. Think if I could do this, but now it's going to affect everything. But let's try it. Let's move this down. Oh. Yeah, this thing I could try and fix for hours. Still not happy with it, but anyway. Sunlight. Is it the sunlight? Let's go 1.5. This light up here is a bit bright as well. So ceiling shelf lights can go down 80. Ceiling lights I kind of want more. We can go, let's go 2000 here. Daylights, we can go up to 2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream now. I need to get ready and leave. But this is pretty much what the thumbnail will look like for now, and I'll probably go back and start to fix everything later. Things I'm thinking about fixing. I feel like the door could use more work. This door handle kind of looks like it's still white, which I'm not really a huge fan of. Curtain, I need to fix that. Lighting, I think, could also be a bit better. Does this floor have a normal map on it? Why does it feel flat there? Maybe it's a denoiser. But let's go 5 and see. It also has a displacement map, which I could probably add in, but that I don't think is a good idea. Just for render time's sake and scene manageability. This plant needs a tiny bit of shifting. Like so. Yeah, I pretty much just copied someone's project off ArtStation. But fun stuff anyways. Yeah, I need to go. What am I doing? This needs to be, let's say 450. I want to see more of the ceiling here. Then I can do 450 this way as well. Then this I can just slightly adjust. This way and this way. Alright, my duties, hope you guys enjoyed. I shall see you on the next stream or video, but I shall go now. I might as well I want to render this out while the stream's still going and then upload it now. Otherwise, it's not going to let me change the thumbnail until the thing's done processing. So, bathtub. This will be a good enough quality for now. And then I'll just bump it up later. I can't believe you Google how to find the color gold, my dude, and then you'll figure it out. Then what you do once you've found out what hue the color gold is, you go and put that in the specular, and there you go. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. So you do is you go into Google and you go gold, right? Oh, that's cold, my bad. You go gold, and then you go into images. Oh, you found gold. So what about the gold color? So let's type in gold color. Oh, we've got different gold shades. What shade do we want? Let's go. Which shade do you want? We'll go and even download this image. I'll show you how to do this. And you go into a program or any type of software. Then what you do is you find out what hue. Let's pick this middle one here. FFBF00. Then what you do is you go in here, and let's say you want this tap to be a nice gold color. Here's your own personal mini tutorial, my dude. I'm gonna take you step by step. I'm gonna walk you through this, okay? I'm gonna hold your hand here. Then you want to go and find your material. If you want something like that's like golden, then you want a high index, since that's what golden colors look like. Then now you've got your hue here, so you've got 45, and then you've got 100 and 100, and there you've got your gold. You're welcome, my dude. Anyway, now I've walked that guy through that. That's the render, so I'm gonna go and change this thumbnail. People are messaging me, where are you, sir? So I are going. Cool, I think that thumbnail's changed now, hopefully. Just quickly refresh this page. I think it's changed. Try changing the thumbnail again. Maybe the thumbnail size is too big because it's a PNG. Is it a PNG? No, it's not. It's a JPEG. Can you show rose gold? I thought that was the same guy that asked. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day. I'll go fix this later, and I shall see you on the next stream. It's quite exciting. I'll put this project up on Patreon once again for those that want it. But I thought it'd be cool to do something different. I'm used to doing product renders, not interiors. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so shall see you guys on the next one. Ciao, 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 ciao.